A lot going on in this market here. I don't know if we're live yet. I never know when we're live when I start these with OBS. But good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Happy public live day. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the morning so far. I know a lot of you guys that are in Novo with us. Again, that's an epic one there. Still very green in the pre-market here. We'll see what ends up happening with that. We're going to go through a lot of different things here, guys. We're going to talk about oil. We're going to talk about the potential impacts to inflation here. As a result of this conflict and this escalation and the tensions heating up here, going into the next couple of weeks. This weekend is going to be very interesting, guys. So make sure, again, don't take too much risk going into this weekend. If you got to hedge, make sure you're hedging. But ladies and gentlemen, it is that time of day again. Say good morning to somebody in the live chat. If you guys would like to say good morning to me, would love to receive some good mornings over here. If you guys are new to the channel, new to the group, new to the stream, let me know. I'd love to welcome you guys in here. Let's do a little bit of a roll call, see who's in here on this nice Friday over here. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you guys are hitting that like button on the way in. Costs you nothing to do it. Helps me out a whole lot, spreading these streams out to as many people who actually want to learn. Again, it's public live stream day on Friday, which technically now every day is public live stream day, but just at 10:30, but not for market open. So you guys get a little bit of a gift today. So let's see who we got in here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do it. Let's have a good day. Let's see. We have Michael, Dr. Bob, Gerald, Eddie, Cody, Daily, Taylor, Jackie, DJ, Chris, Diego, David. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? You guys saw that news yesterday? I was out to dinner last night, and my phone just starts freaking out, and I'm like, oh no, what's going on now? And it's the missiles getting launched. So, again, there is some more news coming out this morning here. Let's see. Sirens sound in Israel's north with the potential for Iran to retaliate here. So I think the one thing that we really got to think about here is, again, you are going to see this conflict affect the market. But again, like short term, unless it really gets out of hand, I really wouldn't expect the markets to have a really big move off of this. What you do have to worry about, though, is this movement to the upside here. You think the live is private? Oh, shoot, it is. Oh, whoops. Oh, darn it. Hold on. I'm going to change that right now. Can I? I can. Hold on. That was an accidente. Whoops. All right, we're making it public. Hold on. 3, 2, 1. Public stream. All right, we just made it public. DJ, thanks, man. I appreciate it. So, we're live publicly now. We're publicly live now. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. My bad. It's just a habit for me to schedule the streams in the morning to be unlisted. Whoops, my bad. Oh, that's my bad there. Oopsies. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So, let's kind of get back through what we were doing here. Welcome back, everybody. I don't even know if notifications went out for that, but we'll see. Let the peasants in. Not pheasants. They're not birds. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Again, yeah, so I just made the stream public. So, again, everybody that's filtering in right here, welcome. We'll do it again. We'll start over. So, it's that time of day again, ladies and gentlemen. Say good morning to somebody in the live chat. If you guys would like to say good morning to me, would love to receive some good mornings over here. If you guys are new to the group, new to the stream, let me know. Would love to welcome you guys in here. Yeah, DJ, thanks, man. All right, folks. And again, as always, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you guys are hitting that like button on the way in. Costs you nothing to do it. Helps me out a whole lot spreading these streams out. So, again, we are seeing some more developments here with the escalation with Israel and Iran. Sirens are sounding in Israel's north with the potential for Iran to retaliate here. Now, what I'm kind of hoping out of this situation here is that you do see, like kind of what we saw before when these conflicts were really heating up. You see an initial strike, kind of a muted reaction, and then that was it. That would be kind of the best case scenario here for the market, and that you wouldn't see a continued drawdown. But what you do have to worry about here, guys, is oil. Oil is the most important part of this entire situation here, because if you have, again, a Fed that is worried about inflation moving back to the upside based on the tariffs, which, again, is probably not going to happen, now that you have oil significantly moving to the upside off of these low levels here, like even just like up 21%, well, that can have a meaningful impact on consumer prices, because oil's in everything: transportation, units of production, just making goods and services in general here, energy. So that can have an upward pull on inflation. So that is something that the market is going to be starting to worry about, which again, it might be why you are seeing the market sell off a little bit more here. Now, again, these conflicts do tend to get resolved quickly. We'll see what happens with them. I'm really not looking to take a whole lot of big risk. Over the weekend here, Novo's coming down a little bit here with the broad market. But I do want to say this as well, ladies and gentlemen. Massive congratulations to everybody in the group with us this week. Just unbelievable results. Hershey's, Pfizer, Novo, CVS, the Oracle trade from yesterday. Kimberly hit that one for like 700-800%. They had 2 other post earnings, DG and Zscaler, over the last 2 weeks here, both above 600% gains on both of those. So guys, really, really great work here. I mean, it has been fun, especially watching our most recent long-term share purchase just go absolutely parabolic here, which is awesome. But yeah, oil is going to be very, very important here over the next couple of weeks. If you do see some news that like, all right, conflicts resolves, things are getting better, oil will trade a little bit lower. But you got to be very, very cautious of this. Yields are up a little bit here as well. 10 years bouncing off that 200 EMA again. Let's check on some of these other names here too, see how those are behaving in the pre-market. Palantir, down a little bit. You did see a lot of talk yesterday on social media about Palantir and how they could end up people were saying like, oh, the world is about to figure out why Palantir trades at the multiple that it does. And like, well, that might be true. I mean, we'll see. Palantir, again, selling off a little bit here. This is one, in my opinion, it's not one that you buy now. It's definitely not one that you short. Just is what it is at this point. The market is given it its valuation for the reasons that it sees fit, even though I don't necessarily agree with the crazy valuations here. I don't think it's a bad company. I mean, again, obviously they're growing significantly on the commercial revenue side, the government revenue side. They're expanding globally. I mean, this one is going to continue to have success. Does it deserve the valuation that it's currently trading at? In my opinion, no. But remember, I did give this to everybody at 15. So if you're still in it, just kind of sit back and watch your gains here. Sofi, trading lower here, down 3% in the pre-market. So again, we were looking at that weekly breakout, which did end up going a little bit, but you really want to see a close above 1478 here in order for that weekly breakout to stay intact and not to have it be like a failed breakout here. Now, again, with the Chime IPO, you could easily see SoFi get a little bit more love if Chime does end up continuing higher and getting a nice boost over the next couple of weeks after their IPO here. Just because it's going to kind of show the appetite from the broad market for these types of fintech companies. Tesla, we have not looked at yet today. Yeah, so this one, guys, remember we were trying to take a look at this one for a potential setup forming. Now that we closed down below the 10, you are selling off even more. This is probably not going to be one that we're going to be looking at too closely over the next couple of weeks here. But that trade idea that I gave you guys, I think it was last Thursday and Friday, the selling puts at the lows here. I mean, that trade would have crushed it for you guys. So that was really the only thing that I saw was the smartest idea to do on Tesla from a trade perspective after the craziness with Elon. What else do we got to talk about here? HIMS, let's see what HIMS is doing. I mean, this is still hanging out above that 5130 area. So, I mean, until it breaks down below there, I mean, I would say this one's probably going to chop around in this large range. The volatility on this one is significant. So, again, this is not one that I want to long up here either. Again, this is one that I liked down at 30 to 31. Was telling the group about this one during the market sell-off. If I like it down here at 30, I like it a lot less up at 60. What else? NEO, I think, is down a decent amount here. Selling through the zone, down a significant amount. Something's going on also with BABA. The BABA option chain is weird. It's like BABA 1 and BABA 2. I don't really know what's going on with that, so we'll see. How's Oracle doing? Whoa, Oracle just flashed up there. That's good. So remember, I still have the free position on Oracle from the post-earnings trade yesterday. I'd like to see this one continue higher. Trump to the Wall Street Journal. Attack would be great for the market because Iran will not have a nuclear weapon. I mean, I don't really want to start getting into like geopolitics here with you guys because I know a lot of people have crazy opinions on this, but like there's weird stuff going on right now that I'm like, okay, here we go again. Like lots of interesting things that like, it's like, well, if somebody has a nuclear weapon, then you can't do whatever you want in the region. It's like, okay, well, so then this is going to happen. This whole thing, I'm not a big, like this is very risky what they're doing here because of like who could start taking sides and like it gets very dangerous here. So the Trump admin is going to have to do a really, really good job in the coming days to calm everybody down and find some resolutions here, or this could get out of hand very quickly. What was I going to look at here? Oh, I was going to set the limit orders again on Oracle because they were not good till canceled. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, I just want to have that order there just in case it wants to start getting a little jumpy to the upside today. So the other thing is, too, for those of you guys that did buy options on Novo down here where I was at 62, if we do end up hitting that 8250 area today, feel free to take some profits, guys. I mean, if you haven't already, I might not. We'll see. I do want to see this thing trade up to the 200 EMA on the daily, but this has been an absolute gem. Congratulations to everybody that's been in this one. This is just another successful long-term investing idea that I've given you guys. So bull getting down to 1050, good. I want that thing sub 10. Sub 10 on Webull, I'd actually start taking a look at the numbers on it. I'd want to go through and like read their financial. I just haven't. And I don't want to buy it where it is. So it's like, I might just wait until it sells off a little bit more, which it probably will after their IPO, and then start to do some research on it there. But that might be the one that we actually cover in the mastermind with you guys. Can we see CVX back to the highs? You could see some of the oil companies move, but like oil stocks move very weirdly when oil moves. Like you would think it's like 1-to-1, oil up, oil stocks up, and that's not always the case. Wish you got into Novo earlier. Yeah, I mean, you guys all had the research report for you guys in the group at 62.50. That's where I was initiating the long position. But again, this one could easily be a monster for the long term. I have no plans on selling the shares anytime soon. So market's bouncing a little bit here. What's going on the feed? Hold on, we got 3 minutes until market open. Nothing. But yeah, guys, also, for those of you guys filtering in right now, make sure you guys hit that like button on the way in. Costs you nothing to do. It helps me out a whole lot, spreading these streams out. We got a lot of slackers on the like button today. Uh-oh, guys. Slacking. And then, yeah, probably no YouTube video today, but I will be getting a video out for you guys tomorrow and maybe Sunday, so make sure you guys have notifications turned on for the channel as well. But again, I mean, what were we talking about in the YouTube videos over the last 2 days? Oil, this conflict heating up, be a little bit cautious here. Things could start to get a little weird. And then what happens? The market gets that giant drop. So make sure you're not missing those videos. Big move on oil. I mean, I'm happy that it's not hanging out at the highs. Yields, I mean, I'm all right with where they are right now. I do want to see this thing get down below. What is this level here? It's basically 4.3 on the 10-year. The research reports are fire. Novo shares at around 63 back when we entered. There you go, Kimberly. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, guys. I mean, you guys either want to have long-term success in the market or you don't. And then, yeah, the group is going to be waitlist. What the? The group's going to be waitlist only after June. Closing it off to the public. But you guys also get the best deal of all time right now if you want to hop in. 50% off your first 2 months. We'll talk about that later, though. We'll be on the live stream for a while today. Like, I'll probably go till like 11, 11:30 with you guys. It's Payday Friday, taking a payout from Apex. There you go, Reaper. Oh, yeah, speaking of Apex there, guys. Apex is having their 80% off sale. So if you guys want like $6 million in funding with Apex, here's the link for it right there. Use code VIX, get 80% off. There you go. Never pay full price for Apex. So... But there's a link if you guys are interested. Use code VIX. You guys are good to go. But yeah, market's turning up here a little bit. Again, I want to see Novo get back above 82. Oracle, I mean, again, if the market trades higher here today and you break that high, I mean, we could have some fun here. I could get a little second scale out. They edged that second scale out yesterday on me. Like, I had a limit order at like 335, and I think they brought it to like 320. The options, 320, 325, and they didn't fill me, which was a bit annoying, but it's fine. I mean, I'm looking at this for like what we've done on Oracle in the past with like that big 6,000% trade that I gave you guys. Good stuff with the Novo call out VIX. The shares are looking nice. Cole, good to see you back, buddy. Yeah, market's starting to move up here going into open. How much time we got left here? 20 seconds. Here we go, folks. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Market open. It's Friday. It's public live day. I hope you guys are ready to have some fun. I just want Novo to start, going a little bit more. I mean, I'm up a decent chunk on that whole position so far. So, especially the options. The options are looking good. But I am almost ready to start trimming these soonish. We'll see, though. All right, Oracle looking good here. Like, really good. Oh, hello. Good morning. Yeah, Novo kind of flat. That's kind of funny. I mean, Oracle and Novo kind of... Whoa! All right, Oracle's ripping. Oracle's ripping. Am I going to get filled on this? Oh, my God. I might. Oh, order filled. That's so 336% on Oracle. Dude, that was easy. Good thing I set those limit orders, guys. Damn. Wow, that's an easy workday. Boom. Now I really can let him go for free. Wow, that's really good. All right, I'm going to set another wild limit order on this thing. But yeah, that was great. Thanks, market. I think that was just like, yeah, that was really good. I'll take that all day long. Wow. All right, that's it. That's all we needed. Wow, that's a big move on ES there. That's interesting. Novo, come on, dude. What are we doing? Uppy. Come on. All right, hold on. I do have to set another wild limit order on this thing, just, you know, because. Wow, I can't believe they filled that, too. That was great. That was great, man. Whew. Thank you very much. That's rude. Yeah, market trading a little higher here. The oracles are looking great. Congratulations. Kimberly, are you still holding any oracles? Those have got to be over 1,000%. Guys, I'm telling you, that strategy for the post earnings is literally the easiest thing in the world. I can't even, there is no easier strategy to make money that works as well as it does. We should call it like the 1,000% hunter or something. Like, it's dirty. What a move. That was nice. Who let's see, who's still in it? Who was able to get some more scale outs there? That was great. You're still holding your Oracle runners? Nice. Yeah, here comes Novo back up. A little bit of morning volatility here. Let's see what that one wants to do. I mean, I'm probably having a real good day here already. Yep. Looking good. Looking good, man. I'd like for Novo to get back above 82. Not a good time to get into Oracle now? Absolutely not. Guys, I'm telling you guys right now, once you guys get into the group and you guys see what we do, you're going to be like, it's that simple? Yes. Pfizer's hunting. Oh, is it? Oh, this is another one from this week for you guys. Yeah, that looks good. So that's second TP on Pfizer, 2517 from the watch list that I gave you guys this last weekend. 2370 was the breakout area from the watch list for the Discord. That was perfect. A special award for 1,000% club. 1,080% on my last runner. Sorry it took a set to respond. I was cashing out. Kimberly, congratulations. Congratulations, Kimberly. CVS is pushing as well, is it? Yeah, guys. I mean, look at all of these. Yeah, no, this is not a good time to get into Oracle. It's the post-earning strategy. It's the easiest thing in the world. But again, for those of you guys that want to hop in there with us, 50% off your first 2 months with code June. The link is at the top of the live chat there. It literally is only $1 a day. And I'm showing you guys how to nail these multi-100 and 1,000% trades. And also, you're getting all these private live streams, or these live streams every single day, which are showing you how to nail these. You get the live streams, the full watch list of stocks and cryptos that are about to explode before they do, the full educational course curriculum breaking down the day trading strategy, the swing strategy, the macro research reports, single stock research reports, everything. And at the end of this month too, we're going waitlist only, so you won't be able to hop back in. I might open up some spots every now and then on the streams, but we are going to be closing off to the public at the end of this month. So every now and then you might be able to hop in, but I mean, you guys see it every single day. I mean, I put the results in the videos all the time, and they are epic. But let's see here. Yeah, I mean, CVS is starting to push here. Novo's just kind of hanging out. I really don't have to do anything on Oracle. Like, I really don't. I might just leave this. 0 or hero on the last batch of them. So I got, like, the first scale out at, like, 130%. The second scale out was over 330% or something. I don't know. I'm up right now on just the Novo options. I'm up like $8,100. That's good. It's not bad. I'll take it. It's easy, you guys. It's not hard. Stop overcomplicating the market. Please. Stop doing all the nonsense that all these morons are telling you to do. Just stop doing that. Focus on what works. Wow, I was not expecting that out of Oracle. Yeah, Nvidia's on the low. That was in the pre-market plan. That's one that we're gonna look at for next week. We can look at it now, but yeah, I like this. This is looking interesting. It kind of reminds me of that Microsoft move from back in here that I gave you guys. This, where it's like rolling into the 10, which I'm not the biggest fan of. So you may not get a burst, but it could be really good for like medium dated contracts. Oracle's still going here. Guys, if these end up running 1,000% for me, that would be fun. I'd like that on the runners. Yeah, good day, man. That was very quick and easy. Novo selling off now. Options confuse you? They just trade shares. The shares trades are 90, unless it's a post earnings. The shares trades make more sense in terms of risk to reward, like 90% of the time. The only reason why you would trade options is so that you can trade more setups. That's it. That's the only reason. So Novo now in the red, which is interesting, but this thing could always flash around, go all over the place here. So we'll see. Some interesting candles yesterday. Oracle, I mean, don't really have to do anything with that. Really, really nice movement there on that one this morning. Able to get my orders filled. And yeah, now we just get to sit here, look at the gains for today, and just be done, man. It's very, very, very simple, guys. Less trades, more profits. Let's see what else that we have coming through the news feed. Again, guys, as you guys are filtering in here, make sure you guys are hitting that like button. We're almost halfway there to the 50 like threshold. Ashiba says no change to position of seeking removal of tariffs. U.S. shifts military resources in Middle East in response to Israel strikes and possible Iran retaliation. And that's not great. U.S. energy stocks jump as oil prices surge 7%. Let's see. You bought the dip on Sofi overnight? Where is it now? Again, like we talked about this morning, yeah, you really do need, in order to keep the weekly breakout intact, you do need, or I'd prefer a close over 1475, you know? That's what I would like to see. I think that's new highs on Oracle here, yeah. Yeah. Those are up 386% right now, guys. Do you guys know how, like, I'm telling you right now, I'm not just saying this for no... Ask the people in the group. Guys, how easy, let's ask the people in the group. How easy is the post-earning strategy? Just let everybody know. How easy is it to do? Let's see. Sold cover call. Nice, Jimmy. Let's ask the group, because, like, again, I can say it, but, like, remember, I've been doing this since I was 14. I have a lot of experience. But, like, for the people that are in the group doing this, how easy is it? Post-earnings is your favorite strategy? Yeah. A baby can do it. Yeah. Very easy. Too easy. It is too easy sometimes. Your Oracle were free within 10 minutes of opening? Nice. Oh, that's Pepsi. What's Pepsi doing over here? Interesting weekly base there. And it's moving up. I kind of like that. Again, I wouldn't buy it, but it's not a bad trade. Easier than Game Garnet. Wow. Simple and straightforward. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, once you hop in and you learn, you're going to be like, wow, I wish I was doing this forever. And it's like, yeah, I know. It's very simple. You should have stayed in a little longer. Kim, you were up 1,000%. All right? You can take those gains and run. Okay? No complaining about being up 1,000% on the trade. Okay, Kim? God. I'm kidding. Great work, guys, though. Great work. So, market's trading higher here. That's good. Again, the only thing that I really want to see today is Novo get going back to the upside, but it doesn't look like it really wants to right now. So, we'll see it at a really good pre-market, and they're just knocking it down here. That's fine. It's had an unbelievable week. I'd love to, ideally, I just want to see a close above 80 this week. Oracle, if this wants to get going here, I mean, I have the 205s for next week that I bought it. I think it was 193, something like that. So, those are looking really good. Explain the post-earning strategy. That's one of the strategies in the Discord for you guys. It's the simplest thing of all time. So again, once you guys hop in there, you start learning the strategies. It's literally the easiest thing ever. You literally could only watch that one video Trade that strategy only and murder the market. Just wait for earnings season. It's filthy. Like, I think in the last 3 that we've had, the last 3 trades that qualified were Zscaler, DG, and Oracle. Kimberly nailed Oracle for 1,000%. Daniel nailed Zscaler for 800%. And I forget his name, but another guy nailed DG for 850%. Might have to join the Discord. Yeah, Jimmy, welcome. I mean, make sure you use code June. It's only $1 a day for your first 2 months. 50% off. But yeah, at the end of the month, it's closed off to the public. We're going waitlist only. You just don't have time. Life is busy. Well, you do. You do, actually. Because, Jimmy, you're on these streams all the time. It's really all you need. And you can just take a look at the watch list. And that's the point of it. Here's the thing. This is what I think people don't get is, like, you hear a lot of people talking about these things, like trading and everything, and you think that it takes a lot of time. And it's the exact opposite. Trading is not supposed to take a lot of your time. At all. That's, like, the point. Is not, like, I'm not giving you guys another job. The whole point of it is so that you guys can look at the watch list, like, check back in a little bit, set your alerts, and be done and go about your normal life. You might, on post earnings, you might have to sit around for 15 minutes and watch for the alert. And that's it. It does. Like, how much time do you guys spend? Like, it's really not. Said it before, I'll say it again. The Swingscape course alone is worth the money. Thank you, Bartistas. I appreciate that, bud. Yeah, I mean, you guys either want to hop in or you don't. It's very different than other communities, too, which is why everybody's able to have so much success. Oracle looking good. Novo trying to get back above 81. That's nice. Swing King stuff is gold. Yeah, love it. So, yeah, I'll throw the link in the live chat here for you guys if you want, but it is pinned to the top. Just make sure you use code June so you're not paying full price. But then after June, you just won't be able to hop in. I was thinking about raising prices on it, but I was like, nah, I'll just close it. Maybe on the stream, I'll be like, all right, or a video, I'll be like, there's 5 spots or something. If you take them, you take them. If you don't, whatever. Oracle 205. You want a simple and repeatable strategy? This is it. Yeah. 423% on my Oracles. Oh, they just went to 409. Uh-oh. I'm never going to financially recover from this. Oh, man. It's fun, man. I love doing this with you guys. It's cool, too. The funniest thing is like, people will be like, all right, I've watched the videos. I'd start taking a trade. And then they're like, oh, my God. I didn't realize that was going to happen. It's like, yeah, dude. How do you think I'm able to just do this stuff all the time? It's like, yeah. Oh, I did a tequila tasting last night. Like a tequila flight. And it was, meh. It was all right. I'd rather just, like, go buy small bottles of tequila that I haven't had and try them, you know? Some good fish tacos, though. Some good guac. It was fun. Sitting out by the water. It was nice, man. I usually don't do things during the week, but, like, these Thursdays I've been doing stuff. Not, like, going out crazy, but... All right. Should I? All right. So there's... Oh, yeah, I think you guys might actually find this funny. We're just kind of watching the market now, seeing what's going to happen, but tomorrow... It's another one of our friends' birthdays. We've had so many birthdays recently, and we're doing a like a party bus kind of, and the theme is Jersey Shore. So we all had to like get stuff for it, and I got a T-shirt for it, and it's hilarious. So I could get it and show you guys, but it's really funny. I gotta make it a cutoff too, which will be good. But let's see here. I mean, not really seeing anything that I want to trade, obviously. But in general here, market's trading higher off of this, which is good. Not seeing that continued move to the downside is definitely a good thing. Anything else coming through the news feed? Let's see. Yeah, we got some delayed stuff. I got to turn notifications off for this account because they're just not on it. Like, it's like the Trump Daily Post account. I had notifications on for it, but like, it'll post stuff way later than it happened. I'm like, that's not why I have notifications for. Big Bear AI? Was that BBAI? I mean, if I'd like to see it come down, tap the 200 before I would consider doing anything on this. I don't really know much about the company, but just looking at this chart here, I'm not the biggest fan. Close your last Oracle at 370%. Congratulations, Daniel. Rohan, I like this. I like it. I told you, the same thing I told you before in the chat is the same thing I'm going to say now. It's a good setup. You got to be very careful of this 200 EMA just hanging out right above, mainly because of, look at the rejection that it had before. So yes, it's a good setup, but it doesn't mean that like I'm going to trade this one. If I were to see this on something else or it was consolidating like up above the 200, I'd be like, absolutely, bombs away. I love it. But it's like, being able to identify the setup though, again, is step one. But step two is being like, okay, let's filter through them and see which ones are the ones that we actually want to be involved in. You know? Great work there, Daniel. What are mine up right now? Oh no, only 393%. How am I going to potentially recover from this? Oh no. Palo Alto. Ooh. I like that actually. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. It's a decent setup. Not A+ by any means, but this would be one that I potentially look for going into next week. I'd give this like a B-, C+ right now on this potential look. That's how I would look at that one. Not my favorite, not the worst though. Novo's being a disappointment to its bloodline right now. I want to see this thing get back above 81 and start shooting towards 82. Still up a nice chunk on those options though, so that's nice. Gonna keep holding it. No reason to do anything with it yet. I'm very happy with what we've seen on Oracle here because it was not looking great in the pre-market, and then the last for like 10 minutes it just started ramping a little. You got that burst into open. I was able to trim some more at 330% and let it rip from there, guys. Not the biggest fan of where yields are. Where's oil right now? Is oil backing off? I think so, but not by much. Yeah, only a little bit here on oil. Yeah, Palo Alto does look decent, though. That's not a bad look. Oil will be down, VIX will be below 20. Well, what this does do is it moves back. Like we were talking about that fear and greed index earlier this week, and this move is going to be helpful for that. Before you bought soon. We talked about this yesterday too, I think. It might have been with you too. Where it was like, you gotta know what you're buying and why you're buying it. That's the one thing that I think retail investors, like new people, like make it's like the biggest mistake is like they'll see people talking about it on social media. Guys, anytime, this is the way to think about things. A lot of you will see people talking about things on social media and you'll want to buy it. That's the exact opposite reaction than what you should have. When I see people talking about things on social media, I immediately go, nope, don't want it, no thanks. Because you're late on it. Everybody's already talking about it. Maybe in that 1 or 2 out of 10 times it ends up going, but like that's not what I'm looking for. I'm not looking to get into these hype nonsense play. I just don't care. There are way better ways to operate in the market to use the skill set that I have than to go chasing around all these retail names that are just gonna like, I call it a shark fin, which is like, let me see if I can find one. This kind of is a shark fin here, where like things rip up and then they tank. This is a great example of a shark fin right here. It just looks like a shark fin on the chart. You know, you got to know what you're buying. It's like, I'm not going to sit here and feed into the nonsense that everybody else is doing. Like, oh, look at this stock. No, that doesn't help anybody. Zero. The only person it would help is maybe me for some more clicks and views. That's it. Why would I then do that then? You know, like all of these stocks, like CoreWeave, all of that. It's like, yeah, if you bought it, I mean, you probably made some money, but where is it now? Like people are going to still talk about this one. Like, oh, I want to buy it. It's like, dude, it's up 250%. Why would you put your money into this thing? You know, it's just the way of thinking about the market. You got to change a little bit. Yeah, Novo's not having fun. That's no good. I mean, that's fine after the week that it's had. Have a little bit of a pullback there. Let's see. I'd like to see it close above 81. That'd be nice, depending on what happens with the broad market here. Order improvement on it, Fidelity. You actually closed it at 411%. Congratulations, Daniel. That's awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, dude. I mean, nowhere else are you guys going to get these big, massive, multi-100% trades. So, again, keep smacking that like button on the way in, guys. Helps out a whole lot spreading these streams out. There's not going to be a YouTube video today, but I will have one for you guys tomorrow. A+ setup for me? You know what it looks like. Rowan, you know what it looks like. Up, flat, up. You could probably search in the Discord for when I say A+ on it, and there'll be charts in the watches section that'll have like A+ when I was rating them. You got stopped out on half the APLD position, 10% trailing stop, made 95% half the position. Yeah, that's great. That's a smart way to do things, Ryan. The way that you managed APLD was very, very, very intelligent. Yeah, you guys are crushing it. I've never seen you guys, like a group of traders, crush it the way that you guys have in the group. It's absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, I'll throw an alert at day high on Oracle just to see what it wants to do here. I mean, this is an epic one. Market's pulling up a little. This is not really the day to be day trading either. You don't want to be screwing around with that, like, at all. You think AMD will spike back down below fear of the market? I could. I mean, again, I'm not. With these types of things, guys, with like an AMD that I own and have owned for a significant period of time, like the day-to-day, week-to-week price action doesn't really matter to me. Like, yeah, it's gapping down a little bit off of the Israel-Iran news. Okay. I'm not buying it. I'm not selling it, you know? The other way that you can think about this market as well is, like, take a step back and think, okay, well, you have a company like AMD. It's down. Why? Because of Israel bombing Iran? Really? Like, yeah, the broad market's moving and the algos are going to mess around with it. But, like, if you really think about, like, what this, like, does that have any meaningful impact to AMD as a company? No. So, okay, it's like, whatever. Market's going to do what the market's going to do. You got to think a little bit more long-term, guys, especially if you're buying shares in companies that you like. Thinking more long-term is going to help you guys out a whole lot more. Like, having that short-term mind, because I think what happens is it goes back to not understanding what you're buying. If you fully it's with trading, it's with investing, it's with everything. You have to know the exact reasons why you're entering, where you're going to enter, how you're going to manage it while you're in it, and how and why you're going to exit. When you understand that, it makes the process of putting risk on a lot easier because you know what you're looking for and you know what you're putting your money into. Good example of the watches with time Amgen. Oh, yeah. That was disgusting, Kimberly. The Amgen trade was filthy. It was like Novo, kind of. Again, I'm just going to keep sitting here showing you guys these big, massive gains. Very simple. It's not that hard to do. Yeah, the oracles are up. These are really free now. Are up 363%, which is actually higher than where I was selling them before, which is interesting. Yeah, let's see. Ooh, we are 20 likes away from 50, team. Keep smacking that like button on the way in. Costs you nothing to do it. Helps me out a whole lot, though. Let's see. What else we got? Anything coming through the feed that we have to take a look at here? I don't think so. No. Anything on actual Twitter? No. What do we have for earnings coming up? Next week? Nothing. ACB, but that's not going to be one that we want. Yeah, so earnings, the post-earnings trades are going to calm down a little bit now. I actually didn't think we were going to get any more. But we did, which is awesome. So now we're just going to be looking for the normal setups, but with the market doing this, I don't know. I might give it a little bit. It's been such a really, really good last couple of weeks here, guys. Like, really good. You guys have seen it. I've been posting them on Twitter, on the Instagram stories, showing you guys in the YouTube videos how crazy these trades have gone. That's what happens. Less trades, more profits, guys. What else? Oh, where's Bull? I haven't seen any alerts on this hit, but 10:55. I think I have an alert at where? 10? Yeah, right around 10 on this thing. I want to see Bull get below 10. Then I'll start looking at it. I mean, that's all right, Novo. Market down a lot. That's okay. You can pull back a little. Consumer sentiment at 10. Oh, yes. Yes. We get consumer sentiment at 10. 200 EMA on Pfizer is far away, guys. Like, that's 200 EMA on Pfizer is at 25.64. The first TP on Pfizer, or second, sorry, is 25.17, but you could also use 25.43, so pick your poison. You guys are already free, though. This was another epic one from this week, which stinks because, again, this week was really good in, like, Oracle and Novo, but, like, my personal week could have been a lot better if I wasn't traveling the first 2 days because of Hershey's and Pfizer. I know you guys got it. That's why everybody's so happy this week. But, yeah, I mean, that's second TP up here, but, like, 200 EMA, dude, is 25, like, 65, right around there. Oracle hunting again on Webull because you don't have the data feed. You got to be on TradingView. Everybody should be using TradingView. Novo, stop. Stop doing that. Be nice. Go to 8250. Be nice. Chime worth? I mean, it would take a lot for me to go and say what it's worth. It's not good, though. I mean, people were talking about Sofi moving in reaction to the Chime IPO, but, like, if it's going to do this, that's bad. That is not good. Because that's showing a lower appetite for fintechs. It's not good. It's not what you want to see. Oracle's hunting highs again. $410% on those Oracles. Boom. Easy money, ladies and gentlemen. I've got a pretty wild limit order on it for the next batch of contracts if it wants to go up there. So we'll see. I'm in the money right now. My 205s for next week. In the money, ladies and gentlemen. That's always nice. From where? Where was the entry? Right here at 193, basically. This actually looks like it wants to rip here. See if it can do it. Yeah, great day, great week, guys. Congratulations to everybody that's in there with us crushing it. I mean, and welcome to all the new members, too. You guys are making the very, very smart decision by hopping in before we go waitlist only. Very smart decision. Yeah, slow in terms of news, but in 2 minutes, we're going to get my favorite piece of data, guys. This is my favorite piece of data coming out right now. Consumer sentiment at 10. I would expect sentiment to start to continue to look like it's bottoming, but I'm more interested in inflation expectations by political party to just make jokes because it's hilarious how crazy these inflation expectations are. So we have about a minute left till we can get that. It might take me a few minutes to find it, but it's so funny going through that stuff. The Republicans say it's going to be like 0.9. The Democrats are saying 9% inflation this year. The independents are even losing their minds saying it's like 6. Ridiculous, guys. Absolutely ridiculous. New, just joined with code June. Mike, welcome everybody in the live chat right now that's in the group. Give a nice warm welcome to Mike. Welcome, my man. Mike, I'm sending you a little message in here right now showing you where to go to get going over the weekend here too. Again, you have all weekend to go through the learning curriculum videos. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. Oracle, new highs. Boom. What are these up? 450% or something? 440. Welcome, Mike. Good choice, buddy. We'd love to have you in there. Yeah, new highs on Oracle. Here it goes. Duos. Ooh, I told you guys, it looked like it wanted to ramp a little, and there she is. Ooh. 503% on my Oracle. All right, why can't I get a good screenshot? I got 500 on there. That was good. 500%. Boom. Easy money. Good work, guys. Everything is red except Palantir and Oracle. Is Palantir green? Wow. Yeah, I mean, I do think this one's going to go to 150. But, like, I'm not buying it at 137 for it to go to 150, you know? Yeah, I've got some more wild limit orders on Oracle here to sell half of the remaining position. And then after that, I don't just really sling it, I guess. See how much I can squeeze out of this thing. Oh, here we go. Consumer sentiment. I want to see what that is. And again, guys, make sure you guys are hitting that like button on the stream. Oh, whoa. This is interesting. UMISH preliminary June consumer sentiment rises. There you go. I told you. You're going to start to see sentiment bottoming. Rises to 60.5. Estimate 53.6. That's a big move. Michigan year ahead inflation expectations, so 1 year, fall to 5.1% versus 6.6. 5-year inflation expectation at 4.1 versus 4.6. Okay, so again, the 1-year inflation expectations are still stupid, but seeing them move back to a more like reasonable, like starting to move back to a more reasonable area is a good thing to see. Because think about it like this. If consumers were still spending money the way that they were when sentiment was as low as it was, what then happens when sentiment starts to pull back up? Well, they probably spend a little bit more money. And again, if you think about just the equation for GDP, consumer spending makes up between 75 to 80% of GDP. So that is bullish. And I would expect to see the market react on that a little. Yeah, a little bit. Welcome. Sammy is another new member. Sammy, you've been crushing it, buddy. Thanks for the kind words on Twitter. Been fun. Oh, also, I'm going to try to start tweeting more. So if you guys aren't following me on Twitter yet, here you go. Here's a link to that. Have notifications on for Twitter, too. There you guys go there. I want to see Novo get back above 81. If we can close there today, I'd be a very happy camper. Starmer says no obstacles left to finalize US-UK trade deal. That's bullish. That's bullish. You doing a video today? Well, I mean, I'll probably record one near market close today, and it'll be for tomorrow. Probably no video today. It's a Friday. I got lots of stuff I gotta do today. You know, like paying taxes. Sorry. I hate doing that. It's like my least favorite activity ever. Actually, I think waiting in line. I might hate waiting in lines more than I hate paying taxes. Maybe. I don't know. It just feels icky. It's like having to go and write those checks. I don't like doing that. I think I'm better at spending the money than they are. If they were like, hey, you have to spend this money, but like you have to then spend it on something good that's gonna benefit society, I think I could do a much better job than they do. Because they're just gonna send it away. Oracle pushing up through those highs again. Nice. 500%. Boom. Hey, man. It's not every day that you get to come over here and make 500%, but we do it a lot. Adobe down 7%? Is it? Why? Earnings. Yeah, you wouldn't touch that. There's nothing there that you want to do. Nothing there on Adobe. All right, I do want to see these. Hold on. I want to see what these inflation expectations are. We might have them. Latest. Let's see. No. Nobody has the chart out yet. But it's a fun chart to look at. The inflation expectations by political party. Very fun. I love looking at that chart. Yeah, dude. I mean, 530% about on these oracles here. Let them cook. I'm letting them cook now. Kimberly, I don't want to hear you complaining about not being up 1,500%, all right? No complaining after 1,000% trades. That's the rule number one, guys. When you come into the group and you nail 1,000% trade, you are not allowed to complain if the stock keeps going up, okay? You 10x'd. Be happy. It's funny when the only complaint is when, I wish I held longer for 2,000% instead of 1,000%. I just wish Nova. If Nova went 1,000%, I'd make a lot of money. Let's see. Are there more community gains on the oracles? There might be. There might be. UPS looking to break from its base. That actually looks interesting here. You've got, these are some of my favorite basin breaks because you have the setup within the setup. That one will be one that I watch. Oracle's still pushing. Are these 600% yet? No, 556. 560. Yeah. What else do you guys want to see? You want me to? Sorry, it's not 1,000% this time for me. For you guys, some of you guys though it is. Yeah, 580. Great move. I just wish Novo. If Novo was at like the 80, like 82 today, oh, today would have been huge. It just doesn't want to go today with the market. That's fine though. Have a little pullback. Load it up for next week. Get to 82.50. Maybe even the 200 EMA. Be great. It's still a great day though across the board. Still holding CVS. Yeah, that was another one from this week too. Oh yeah, epic move there. So this was the breakout I outlined for you guys in the Discord on CVS, 64.54. It is now trading at 66.87. Congratulations. This one is one that you make free and then hunt 68.50. Great move there, though. Awesome work, guys. Yeah, and we're going to stay on longer today, too, because it is public live day. So, let's see. Ooh, we're getting close to 50 likes. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Yeah, 180% on the Novos. Only up like 7,600 on that now. Nothing crazy. It's a good trade. I mean, I'll take like close to 8 grand, but I do think it's going to be more. So, I'm going to leave that be. 82.50 is the first spot where I'll consider selling on Nova, which I probably will take a little off. A little bit. Not the shares, the options. I might make like a TikTok or Instagram video like, this is how I'm up 10 grand on a trade. You know, do something like that. If it goes, which it's not wanting to right now. Just a bit annoying, but that's okay. It's up a lot. Palantir, nicely in the green. I mean, Oracle could carry us here. I mean, yeah, those look insane. If the next limit order here, oh, fucking Novo, damn, going to 80. We'll see. We'll see if those buyers step up on it because the activists, we did see some interesting candles on it yesterday, so those could always start firing again. But Oracle, dude, what else do you want from me? Do you want? These have got to be 600% now. Close. More gains on Jackie, 511% on Oracle. Congratulations. That's, wow, great work. Great work. I love seeing you guys win like this. What will our next 1,000%er be? Could be Nova. Yeah, I'm about to hit 600% on these. I just want a picture. There it is. 603% on them. Nice. Zscaler post-earnings consolidation. That would be interesting. Yep, I like this. That was the other Zscaler one. That actually is a good one. I want the 10 to catch up, but that could be another very fun one. What shares? Well, yeah. I mean, if Novo gets good news and ramps up to 100 fast, I mean, my options could go 1,000%, which would be nuts on the position that I have. But who knows? I mean, it's chopping around, doing its thing today. Like, I don't really see any news on it. It's just pulling back a little. And bring it down to 80. I don't like that. I want it to hold above 80. It's kind of moving with the market, though, here. So it is what it is. It's going to do what it's going to do. Honestly, though, I saw this thing at like 78 something last night, which I did not like. Was not a fan of that. Yeah, where's oil? Not really moving here. Where are yields? Yeah, they're still holding at the high. I don't like that. There's Novo at 80. Market's starting to push down here now. Oracle holding very nicely at the highs. That's a very good sign out of this one. A very good sign. Yeah, slow. Let's see. Ooh, we're 13 likes away from 50. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. So if I drop, I'm going to buy the dip skin. Yeah, I just, again, Jimmy, you know what I'm looking for on that one? If I'm going to get any more of it, it's going to be at like 1250. Down here. 1240. That's where I want it. I'm not buying it up here. I own it at 655. I'm not buying it anymore. You know, it's no point. I already have the position. If it gives me a good entry in the like 1240, sure. If not, I'm leaving it. Leaving it alone. Oracle pushing. Come on. Dude, if this thing could get to like 210 today, I'd be up 1,000%. I don't know. But you'd really need to see the market ramp, which it doesn't look like it wants to do, especially with the news that's coming out. But yeah, YouTube video will be out tomorrow. Make sure you guys have notifications on. Here we go. Come on. I mean, the 5-minute might look good on this thing again. Yeah, I mean, this is what we're talking about here. Looked really good. So let's see if it can keep pushing. That'd be nice if it did. CSPs. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Matcha tea is $8. Bills got to be paid. Fair enough, Jimmy. Fair enough, man. Well, so the thing is I usually, right now is probably not the time that I would do that on Sofi. You can do it if you want. I mean, if you're fine with buying the shares at 13, go for it. Take the premium. I do it at very specific like instances. So like Tesla would have been the one to do. And this is what I was outlining for you guys last week. Like when Tesla was dropping this aggressively, like on Thursday was when I was telling everybody, I was like, the thing to do right now is to start selling puts on it. Because the IV was through the roof. It's like, take the free money. That's usually when I sell puts on things, is when it's free money. Like the annualized return is ridiculous. Like the last time I did it was Robinhood. I should have just bought the shares at 30. So like that's the debate that I'll have in my head is like, do I just buy the shares or do I sell the puts on it? And in my mind, I was like, well, it's just a trade. I might as well just trade it. Sell the puts. It was literally a 10% monthly return. I was like, that's free money. Again, the actual shares went up more than that, but it's all right. I mean, from a trading perspective, which you got to separate sometimes in your mind, that is a very good trade that I will take every time. I think that's Oracle new highs. It's very close to it if it's not there. No, I don't think so. It's close, though. Bought back to 11. Nice, Ryan. I mean, you're creating some taxable events for you, but that's okay if you're okay with that. For me, it's just like I can recycle capital like that, but I'll typically only do it when the positions are up like 500, 600, 700%, because I could just like buy more, you know? It's like I don't have to sell and recycle the capital. This is not looking good. If the market loses this level here, 59.8375, you probably sell pretty aggressively. Just looking at the structure of the chart. It's very similar to what we were looking at yesterday, like flipping bullish above 60.22 or whatever this level was. Or no, it was, yeah, I think, where was it actually? Or no, it was this right here, 60.22 was this level. They don't get taxed. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, if you want to do your trading in those accounts, that's a very smart idea. I got to figure out a way to do like a mega backdoor or something, because I'm not allowed to have those accounts. Like like a Roth? Nope, not allowed. The funny thing is though, like I know how to save people money on taxes if they're worth like a lot of money with their estate. But like for like normal everyday people, it's like I just hand it off to an accountant, let them figure it out. Like it's not for me. I'm not an accountant. I do know some cool tricks though. I got some fun tricks up my sleeve with trusts. Nova holding 80, I like that. Even with the market selling off here, that's good. Oracle holding 207. We are in position A, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes this happens where like we're in the best positions in the market, which I would say happens quite often. The way that we look at things, it's just like, it's kind of just like the rules of the road. Like when we look at these strong names in given sectors, it's like, well, we're probably going to be in the best ones. Rising wedge, yeah, 1250 is possible. No, I know. That's why. I mean, there's a lot of things on Sofi where I'd like to see it at 1250. I'd like to buy more too. Like I have a decent amount of it, but not like a lot, you know. And I still have like across the board, I'm still probably at like 15% cash in the investment accounts from all of the sales that I did last year, and then just looking for new positions that I like, which I would say Robinhood was probably a mistake that I didn't buy that one, because I have wanted to own that one for a while. That one was a little bit of an oopsie, but it's okay. I mean, we have Nova. We're up a lot on it too, across the board. Oracle looks good. Nova's holding. Tessie, not a fan of this chart now. 25% of your 401k through work. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I just, you know. The whole self-employed thing gets a little tricky sometimes. Not actually. I just, you know, you just kind of go with it. Come on, Oracle. Let's get a little burst here. Market's starting to get a little pop. Come on, Oracle. 208. Go jump. Put me up 700 something percent on these. I'd love that. What are these up right now? Like 580 still? 570. Oh no. Oh no, guys. I'm only up 570% on Oracle. How am I gonna financially recover from this? Oh no. Oh no. I'm gonna have to start an OnlyFans. You guys that are always asking to see my feet, here you go. This is your time. I'm only up 570% on Oracle right now. Oh man. Yeah, I'll throw the link for you guys to hop in again here in the chat. Use code June, get 50% off your first 2 months. It's only $1 a day for you guys to hop in. Zscaler though, I like that post earnings consolidation. I'll throw an alert here for now, just to have it there. Oh no, guys, it's over. It's all bad now. All right, we're okay. We're up 580% now. Okay, whew. I'm gonna be able to eat today. Whew. Man, that was a close one. Israeli military says it continues to attack targets in Iranian territory. How about we don't do that? All right? How about we could attack more? How about we don't do any of that? Okay? How about no? We just don't continue our attack on Iran. Okay? How about we just stop doing that? Can we not do that, please? Thanks. That'd be great. I'd love it if we didn't risk World War III. That'd be great, you know? Just how about we don't do that? Somebody in the live chat's gonna be like, well, you know this. It's like, very hard to make the argument to be like, let's do war. Like, no war. Stop it. Everybody chill. See, now we're selling off. Thanks, guys. Thanks for continuing the attacks in the Middle East. Great. Awesome. Amazing. We could just not do that, actually. But how would you feel if... I know. I get it. I got it. I understand. But also, let's just stop doing this. Like, Novo's still holding 80 for now. Oracle just does not care. I love it, man. I love it. This thing is looking good. Oh my God, am I gonna be able to get guac at Chipotle today? I'm only up 593%. No double meat, no guac, nothing. Oh, YouTube actually gave me, this is cool. YouTube gave me like a $15 gift card to Chipotle. Netanyahu was short on the SPY. You might have been. Who knows? Who knows, man? You never know. I saw somebody else on Twitter going crazy last night talking about this stuff, and it's like, dude, let's, oh man. I was thinking about the stuff that was going on in like LA too this week, and I was like, well, I don't know. We're not gonna talk about this. We can't. You guys know me. I'm pretty much right down the middle. Like, I look at things from a very, like, unbiased perspective, I think, most times. Just mainly because of just, like, the market. Because, like, you really can't let any of your emotions get involved ever. Because if you then take a side on something, a lot of the time that's going to be incorrect for price action that follows. You just got to look at things from an unbiased perspective. No matter what it is. Which I think is good, but... And then I could say other things. You guys would be like, whoa, SCV, coming out of left field with that one. Like, hey, man, you never know. Oracle, new highs. This might be guac time. 616% on Oracle. Woohoo, getting guac today. There we go. Yeah, no candle closed down below this area here, so you're safe for now. You wicked it. Congratulations to everybody on Oracle, man. Great work. Like, really, really solid work this week, guys. Very proud of all of you guys in there. Yeah. That's what we want to see, man. Simple, man. Simple, simple, simple. Stop overcomplicating things in the market. You're going to have a lot more success. It's as simple as that. Ooh, 11 likes away from 50 as well. Thank you guys, appreciate it. It's nice doing these streams to kind of give you guys a little bit more insight into what we do. Like, because I can show you all the gains on the stream and the videos and stuff, but like once you see them actually play out in action, it's like, oh yeah. It's not hard, guys. Swing king. They don't call me the swing king for no reason. Is there an arbitrage bet on Redfin? And no, it's like a pair trade. So what you're looking for is, what's it called? Is it covariance? No, it's called co-integration. That's what it's called. So I think I could be wrong, but when tickers are co-integrated, I think I might be wrong, but it's like long one, short the other is usually what you can do. So like, let's say Coke and Pepsi. Like when Coke, let's just say, goes up 5%, Pepsi only goes up 2% on average, according to the data. Let's just say, this isn't true, I'm just making up numbers. So you would long Coke, short Pepsi. So but when, let's say, Coke goes down 2%, Pepsi goes down 5%. I'm like 99% sure that's co-integration there. But you have to find that. Like, it's difficult to find opportunities like that. It's easier to find like other ARBs. I don't trade ARBs. I know how to do them. They're not. That's like you're getting into quant territory there. Which, like, there's some stuff that I know how to do, like with basis trades and stuff, but like very basic stuff. You know. Which in the mastermind, when I re-release it to you guys, we're not going to talk about quant stuff. Because a lot of the time those things get arbed out super quick. You don't have enough money to take advantage of them. Like, you don't have the latency for it. Like, there's a lot of you're playing a different game. Like, you're playing the game really against the big boy funds with the PhDs. You know? Nova holding off here. I like that. Oracle looking phenomenal here. Making some money, man. I love it. Jackie, congratulations. Those have got to be... That was at 10:06. Yeah, Jackie, you've got to be up, like, I don't know, 600% on your Oracle. So there you go. 208 would be nice. I think we flashed it, didn't we? Yeah, 208.03 on Oracle. Novo, if we can get back above 81 today, I'd be thrilled. But Reaper, I'll use like RKT, remember, was a rate idea, which like it played out, but it didn't play out as well as it could have because the rate thesis didn't follow through. Like, you still have the 10-year elevated. So it's still good. It's still nicely in the green there, but it's not anything crazy, you know? And they have that weird acquisition that they did for RKT in particular. Oracle looking for new highs here. The other thing that I want you guys to notice about this is, like, I want you guys to see like how like relaxed I am most of the time when I'm in the market. The outcome of one individual trade to me, guys, is completely meaningless because I know what to expect over time. So like when I'm in something that's up this much, 600 something percent, I'm riding it out. Now it's completely free, like really free. The first scale out, I scaled out half of it at 130%. Then I scaled out more at 330%. Now I'm hunting some big gains on it. If it hits, it hits. If it doesn't, whatever. Like, even after the first scale out, the rest of the position that I had could have gone to 0 and I still would have made money. Now the rest of the position could go to 0 and I would have still made a decent chunk of money. You know? It's not good. It's not what you want to see. You get a candle close down below here, that's not going to be good for the market. Oracle coming down a little there. That's fine. Do what you gotta do. All right, folks. Let's see what we get here. I am a fan of how Novo's holding off at 80. I like that for now, especially with the market selling off. That's a decent sign. If the market pulls up a little, Novo could get a little mind of its own here, but it's still close enough. It's within striking distance of just getting nuked.
But we'll see. Yeah, that's a candle close down below here. I'm not the biggest fan of that on the market. Oracle at 550%, CBS at 150%. Great work, Jackie. Great work. Unbelievable results, guys, as always. But let's see here. I mean, you could turn up from here, but like that's a pretty big trend shift that you're seeing in the market right now from that move up from, what was this, like 4 a.m.? Oh no, this was like late. This was like nighttime. Oracle's pushing back up here. That's good. Really good moves. Well, let's hear. All right, I mean, it's 10:30, guys. We are probably going to wrap it up here for today. For those of you guys that still need to hop in, get 50% off your first 2 months to the community. Here is the link for you guys here. Use code June. It's literally $1 a day. Pfizer going? That's good. But yeah, honestly, guys, absolutely epic work this week. Epic. Oracle's still going here, making new highs. I'm going to tweet that out a little bit in a second here, just how crazy we went on Oracle here. What are these up right now? 700%? 683% on Oracle. Epic. So, guys, awesome work this week. I'll have a video out for you guys tomorrow. Enjoy your weekend. Don't do anything crazy. The market's going to be the market. It's going to be a little wild over the next week or so here. Just keep yourself safe. Those of you guys that are hopping into the group, first things first, go watch the educational curriculum videos. If you have any questions on anything, just ask. That's what I'm there for. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Have a great rest of your day. Congratulations on all the epic gains this week. We're going to have another fun week next week. Peace.